All right. Man, I'm sitting at my computer and my disk is getting very, very hard. Woman, I'm sitting in bed with my laptop popping.
Email consists of messages sent through a computer.
So I've been obsessed with the, like middle 90s internet stuff lately. Like how the information superhighway and how people talked about it and stuff.
Information superhighway.
In the early to mid 90s. And what's really funny about this is like, I was there. You were there.
I wrote the Internet Virtual World Quick Tour before that. Well, no, I was right in the middle of. Yeah.
Okay, well, so here's the book that we're going to cover. It's called Your Joke is in the Email. Cyberlaffs, Laffs, from Mouse Potatoes. So I thought Mouse Potatoes, they do an internet comic or something.
Information superhighway, going too fast, hey.
But here's the thing that's also funny. It's like, this is a book that you would see at Barnes & Noble or whatever, and you'd be like, oh, I'll get this for my uncle who's really into the internet, because that'll be funny, right?
Or my boss.
Or my boss.
Or for the office.
But once we get into this book, you'll see why that would have been... Well, maybe actually at the time, it probably wouldn't have been that bad of an idea, but it would be a horrible idea nowadays. Once you find out what's in this book... There used to be, apparently, 4 categories of jokes. Racist, misogynist / blonde, lawyers, and Bill Clinton. There was a whole series of books, totally tasteless jokes. These jokes weren't just totally tasteless. They were, like, actively offensive, like, even at the time. I mean, they...
Snowflake.
You know what? Like, they were awful. Anyway, it appears that what ended up happening is people just typed those jokes into email and ended up sending them. So, here's the first passage in this book. Old jokes, new jokes, Jew jokes.
Wasn't that a Dr. Seuss book?
Jew jokes, blue jokes.
Blue jokes, Jew jokes.
Okay, the 90s. Usually the jokes are preceded by an endless list of sometimes distinguished names. Okay, so here she goes into an entire, like, CC list of names of people, and then gives hilarious fake emails for them, okay? Paula Jones. Okay, this is where it gets really bad. Paula Jones, her ass at trailer trash. Sometimes scrolling through the names takes so long you give up and never get to the jokes. And I just wrote on this, no. I've never...
It might be...
I remember this time period in which people, like, you did get, like, these long fucking lists, like, CCs. And no, I didn't spend time scrolling through
You know what I did? Names. I hit reply all.
You were like, please take me off of this email list.
Right. Why am I on this email list?
And you'd hit reply all and be like, stop hitting reply all, everybody.
Right.
Okay, men are from Uranus, women just suck. The computer is God, Bill Gates is great Satan.
Great Satan, it's like a...
Worldwide wed. Topical humor, the little silly history of our times. Visualize this.
Oh, motherfucker.
Come as you are, and that is... So I hope that if you were getting this for the office Christmas party, or your boss, or your uncle, that you at least looked at the table of... This will teach you to look at the motherfucking table of contents.
Yeah, well, that's...
Because a book that spells come... is not one you want to bring to the office Christmas party. Come As You Are, altsex.com, and pervsex.com, which were not news groups.
The Nerd Alert. Usenet has thousands of discussion groups on diverse subjects. They're called news groups.
It didn't end in the .com.
.com?
No.
This is the .com era.
Our systems are incompatible. Ethnic jokes. Musicians do it with horns. How many fucking musician jokes can there be?
I don't know. I'm a sex symbol.
Academia, the ivory dildo.
It's not wrong.
Wait, what was going on at your previous jobs that you...
Ooh.
Okay. Lawyers at workplace.scum. Again, TLD.scum did not exist. Now, I understand. I'm not a humorless prig. I understand they're trying to be funny with some of this stuff. I'm merely pointing out that it's fucking fucked up. Who are men? Humans with penises who will say anything to get laid. Who are women? Humans with vaginas who will put up with men but could just as happily do it with a liverwurst. With a liverwurst.
A liverwurst? That wouldn't really work.
No, it would not work. Isn't a liverwurst mushy?
It's very mushy.
Yeah.
Maybe a kielbasa or some sort of
This
smoked
joke
sausage.
explains nothing.
Maybe Hillshire Farms, something from there.
Okay, I could see like a mortadella, pepperoni,
Salami.
a sausage, a cucumber, whatever. That's not a joke. Maybe the problem is, they're going to diagnose the problem, is that too many people go to college these days.
Oh, yeah.
That's the problem.
College.
And academia. Little grudge against academia.
The ivory dildo.
Known to make anything boring, has even made sex boring. I had to read those papers in cultural studies class in grad school, and that made sex so boring for me, I never wanted to have it again. There's a lot of jokes, and okay, so presumably these have been sent by email to these authors, right? These are actual field collection, like when Alan Lomax would go out and record Appalachian folk songs sung by really old people. Folkstropology or something. Right, this is like this is actual material from
e-folks.
E-folks, from e-culture of the 90s.
Yes.
Now, maybe you've read or heard about the internet, but you're still not exactly sure what it is.